Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. But we have some pretty big news today because it looks like the rumors were true after all. Earlier, at the end of last year, we saw pictures of the new Sim 2 drivers, the Sim 2, the Sim 2 Max. We've known about these drivers for a long time, and there were rumors that this year we would be getting some customizability with these drivers in terms of the looks of them. Now this is something that Callaway have been doing the last few years with their drivers. This is something TaylorMade have started trying to incorporate with some of their other products. They've done the My Spider X and My Spider putters, where you can get those in a variety of colors. And they also have started doing it with the wedges now as well, where you can get custom engraving and different colors and paint fills and whatever you want basically. But it is exciting to know that they are bringing this customization options to their new TaylorMade Sim 2 and TaylorMade Sim 2 Max drivers. Now, let's have a look and see what is going to be available. Now, these are some pretty early images, but they give us a really good look at some of the options which we are going to have available. On the front, obviously they're calling it My Sim 2. You can customize it, color it however you want. On the front, they've got that red driver, which is not surprising when they sponsor the likes of Tiger Woods, and I would imagine this is going to be a very, very popular color for consumers. I was having a discussion with a friend who showed me this and saying, will Tiger be using the red driver? If I had to guess, I'd probably say no. I think they would keep all of their tour players in the standard kind of just stock color. But you never know. It would be pretty cool to see Tiger rocking that black and red driver on Sunday, wearing black and red, especially at the Masters. Fingers crossed he gets better and can win it again this year. So, first impressions, I think this looks really, really good. We have a bunch of options and we have quite a few photos to show you guys. So this first photo shows us, well, it shows us quite a lot. So it looks like you're going to be able to color that back aluminium or aluminum, however you want to say it, that back forged aluminium or aluminum panel, and get that in a huge variety of colors. But not just that, you're going to be able to choose some of the paint options as well. If you notice, this driver has that red paint where the kind of blue and green was, and even the Sim 2, the number 2, is obviously in red as well. I would assume as well that you will be able to maybe do something on top of the driver. It would be really, really cool to be able to change that white panel at the very front of the driver. That would be amazing. So let's have a look and see what color options are available. So from this picture alone, we can see we've got green, yellow, looks like an orange, kind of silvery gray, a black, which actually the black looks really cool, a light blue, then it looks like kind of the standard blue for the normal Sim 2, and then the red, which I think will be a really popular color. Although I have to say, a blacked out version of this I think would be super cool and super stealth. Let's have a look at the next image we've got of these, and this shows us a good up close look of some of these back panels which you'll be able to customize the color on. And I have to say, they look really cool, they look really futuristic and good quality, which is really good to see. Obviously a big story with the Sim 2 this year is the construction of it, how it's designed, and it kind of makes me think that when they were designing this driver, a big input into that, a big starting point, was that maybe they did want to implement this customizability, and how was it going to be feasible for, you know, customization whilst keeping the costs a bit lower. Because obviously we have this back panel, so that's going to be pretty easy. You can produce that in a wide range of colors, and then you just fit it all together. That's quite simple. Whereas if a driver has to be welded and made, and there's more manual labor involved and skill in designing it and stuff, that's obviously going to add on cost and be more difficult for them to offer more options on. So that looks like a good reason why this has happened. So then we have the next image. Now this does show us probably the most out of all of the images. So we have, this is obviously, this driver's deconstructed. This shows us exactly the top plate, the bottom plate. We've got that fixed back, I don't know what you want to call it. I literally don't know what to call it. That forged aluminium bit of metal. Anyway, it looks like you'll 100% be able to change the color of the number of the sim, number 2 on the bottom of the sim driver, the colors on the bottom. It looks like you will be able to change the colors on top of the crown too, on the edges of it, that paint fill. And it looks like you'll be able to get either a white or a silver possibly, or a black finish on top. If you look at the back right of this image, that's where it shows, it's quite hard to see, but that's where it shows you've got that black crown, bit to the crown, I don't know what you want to call it, but that looks really, really cool, and it just goes along with what I said earlier, but I think a blacked out version of this would look really, really cool. Let me know, what color would you guys go for? Out of all of those, I think red would definitely look cool. I mean, I like the blue anyway. That lighter blue looks pretty good. I mean, all of the colors look good, and it gives us so much flexibility when choosing these products. And to be honest, I think some people were maybe a little bit disappointed with the drivers this year. It doesn't seem like we're really gaining much from the Sim 2, or from the last year's Sim. Let me know what you think. Do you think we are gaining a lot? Do you think, you know, I'd love to know your opinion, comment down below. But this is a good selling point. I think it would be really disappointing for a lot of people who are buying Sim 2 drivers now when this comes out. I don't know when it's going to be released. This is obviously kind of some sort of leaked images from somewhere, no idea where they've come from. But, you know, hopefully they'll be released very soon, and you'll be able to customize your drivers and get them ordered. And so if you are thinking about buying a Sim 2 driver, or yeah, I mean, maybe you want to wait a few weeks and see if this comes out, or maybe you can't wait and you just want to get it and get it out on the golf course. Whatever, up to you guys. But I am pretty excited about this. It will be really interesting to see. I'd love to know what you guys think as well. Let me know what colors you'd go for. Let me know what driver you're going for in 2021. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like this, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts down below, and as always guys, grip it and rip it.